Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and for this one, gonna be reviewing Detective Pikachu, and, I gotta say, it was actually not that bad. It was actually pretty good. Especially because I kind of figured, because for a while I was like, oh, this might be actually pretty decent, and especially with Ryan Reynolds in the film and with him voicing Detective Pikachu, that might turn out pretty good. And you know what? It turned out pretty decent. It was not that bad. So Detective Pikachu, I gotta say, because it had actually a pretty good story to it, because it centers around this kid, and then he goes back to, I don't know, is it New York or what? I forget the city, but because with him, a lot of Pokemons are out there, walking the streets and such. They have their owner and so on. And this kid, he comes across this girl as well with, it's a duck, a duck, Pokemon duck, and then, of course, later on, he stumbles upon, Detective Pikachu. But the funny thing is, because all Pokemons, people can't understand their Pokemons, they just, gibberish, and they don't speak English or anything like that. But he can understand Detective Pikachu, and Detective Pikachu's like, you can understand me, why are you talking, oh my gosh, the interaction between those two are hilarious. And remember, Bill Nighy's in this, he's actually pretty good too, I remember, he's the villain and such, I think I remember. And because the kid's father, we get to know the story of what happened to the kid's father, and it turns out because Detective Pikachu was his dad's Pokemon, and because they were in a car crash, and Detective Pikachu survived, and also what I love in that film is actually there's one part because where the duck type Pokemon, he looks at Detective Pikachu, he's like, wah, 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 and he's like, yeah, he can understand me, just and that duck, if he freaks out so much, he kind of explodes or something. I don't know, I don't know that much with that Pokemon, but, and Meowth, am I saying that right? The most powerful Pokemon ever. It was really cool that he was in there, and, Bill Nighy took control of his body, but, of course he's okay and such. And there's, I remember because the climax and the final battle, it's pretty good. It's actually not too bad. And also, with big hot air balloons of the Pokemon characters. And you know what, because, I'm sure it's okay to at least say this, but, because with Detective Pikachu, it turns out that the dad, I guess, mind or just something like that, whatever, was put into Detective Pikachu, so technically Detective Pikachu has the kid's dad's voice and such, and because at the very end, everything changes, role reverse and time and such, and the kid's father is alive, and it's Ryan Reynolds. He's in live action, instead of voicing Detective Pikachu. And with Detective Pikachu, he's back to normal with his regular Pikachu, voice. And it had a perfect ending to the film, and I love how the movie was with the end credits, I guess in the style of Pokemon or whatever. I don't know, but I can't remember that much. But again, because I had a really good time seeing this, especially with some friends of mine. Because one of my friends named Morgan, who has a YouTube channel as well. I'm sure you guys probably know him. We saw it. I saw it with him a bunch, along with his other friends who became my friends as well. We thought it was pretty good, and you know what? Because I might at least get my own copy of it, DVD or something like that. But yeah, so Detective Pikachu. I give it, I would probably, I give it, say, 7 out of 10 stars. I mean, it's not like a big success or anything like that, I'm pretty sure, but, you know, it's actually decent, and it's actually a pretty good, decent movie, you know. So again, 7 out of 10 stars for Detective Pikachu. If you haven't seen it, or, you know, probably you have by now, but, you know. But I definitely recommend, like, at least, I mean, even if it's still out in theaters somewhere, I don't know, you should definitely see it again. And especially, like, because when it comes out on digital and DVD and Blu-ray, yeah, I should at least get my copy of it. Because, again, I actually thought it was a pretty good and a decent movie. So, yeah. So, again, with that said, again, 7 out of 10 stars for Detective Pikachu. It's a pretty good and decent movie. Hope you enjoyed this review video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out.